My name's Zack, and I was an infantry officer. I'm the founder of Advancing Line for Veterans, and it's a workforce development nonprofit for vets. I was really motivated to join, especially the Army. I was actually a local police officer here in Atlanta first and did everything kind of backwards. So I spent about 7 years here in Atlanta and then wanted to serve on a bigger platform. So that led to joining the Army, and of course, the best branch that there is, no matter what everybody else has said so far, and wanted to join the infantry to serve on a bigger platform. I think a big piece for me, especially in starting my own foundation, was I really wanted to give back to that community in the capacity that I didn't have when I transitioned out. So for me, when I was leaving the military, I really struggled finding the resources I wanted for entrepreneurship, workforce development, at the level that I thought was translatable over into the sector I wanted to be in. I think my biggest passion for serving, especially the veteran community here in Atlanta, is really focused on seeing those success stories on the back end. There have been a few guys and gals that you see that aha moment, and they realize, the translatable skills that we have from the military that a lot of times people forget about, or they're not able to translate very well into the new world that we're living in. The biggest impact that we've made is helping veterans get on stages in different capacities, really building a room for them to come to that is not comfortable. A lot of vets, we love being comfortable. Climate control is a great thing that we learned after Afghanistan that we really love, but also there are a lot of environments that aren't what we consider safe, right? It's a new environment, something that's really uncomfortable. Maybe there's a level of anxiety we're fighting with where we just aren't used to our safe space. So I think the biggest piece that we've really helped is finding those environments that are uncomfortable for vets, but are really the rooms that veterans need to be in for networking, for their professional development, even just jumping back into the community and finding those non-veteran supporters and bringing veterans into those rooms, I think has been really huge. I think the biggest piece of advice for vets as they're transitioning back is to really hunt and dig and find something that is going to keep them motivated. It's easy when you're in the military, you're essentially told this is what motivates you. And then when you lose that box that we operate within, it's really difficult to go find that new purpose, that new passion, whether it's a hobby. Those things lead to the camaraderie, they lead to the community. But sometimes it's easy to check out of that, right? So go beyond the walls of, I gotta go find a job, I gotta go back into the family piece, all that's very important. But really try to find something that keeps you engaged and motivated, keeps you disciplined overall.